Hello, everyone. It's your homeboy, your guy, the man with the plan, the kid next door, and so much more, Zukashi King. And today is episode 3 of JDS.com New Edition. And folks, big news today. We got our 100 subscriber last week, and I am excited. I am thrilled because I've been working on this channel since last year, since I got out of GED, since I graduated from high school. And I have to admit, getting to my 100 subscriber at this time has been a really thrill. It just means I got to keep going, keep pushing. I know a lot of subscribe YouTubers have it big right now, and I'm trying to get there, folks. So know that I have my 100 subscriber is an honor and it's a pleasure. So thank you guys for subscribing and for sticking with me for so long. If you want more of these videos, don't forget to ring the notification bell down below. Remember to like, comment, subscribe, share with people you want. And yeah, let's get going on this new episode of JDS.com. Remember, we got highlights, we got news, we got entertainment, and we got stories beyond stories coming to you on this episode. So let's get going. Let's get going into JDS.com episode 3, new edition. All right, folks. So let's get started with this episode. Let's get it started with news. And the big topic today is Trump a criminal? I mean, come on, folks. Is it really a question? I know there may be some MAGA supporters out there, some Trump supporters, but literally, you gotta admit, the guy is a criminal. He's committed several acts. He's on the Epstein file for crying out loud. The dude is on the Epstein files for crying out loud. If that's not criminal enough, I don't know what is. So, do I think Trump is a criminal? Yes. Absolutely. Totally. Big yes. Big YES. I believe Trump is a criminal. He has committed bribery, tax evasion. Um, basically, he's committed. Let me check my notes here, folks. Let me check my notes. He has committed bank fraud. He has committed tax evasion. The dude is on the Epstein files for sexual assault. He literally let me see my notes. He literally lied on an oath. He is abusing power while in office. He has committed obstruction of justice. So yes, I believe the guy is a big villain, is a big criminal. Yes, he is a criminal. And I'm not gonna hide it. I'm not gonna hide it. I'm not gonna deny it. So yeah. The question is, do we let this criminal sit in office while the rest of us who are the common folk see criminals every day commit a crime and they get tried and judged for it? Question is, do we let Trump go on committing crimes and do nothing about it till it's too late? Or do we demand that he be tried and judged for his crimes? The average day American who goes out and steals would be tried and would be given a penalty, such as jail time or even a fine. Trump hasn't even gotten any of that. So the question is, folks, do we let Trump stay in office? I know people are saying that the Democrats are debating about impeaching him or seeing if he will be going to jail and incarcerated. Folks, why debate about it? If it's a fact that Trump is a criminal, which it is, and if it's an immediate danger to our country, why debate about it? We're a country that needs to take action, not just sit around and talk, not just sit around and just say, oh, what if this happens? What if that happens? What if we do this? What if we do that? No, we need action. And Trump needs to go to jail for this, for all the stuff that he's committed. So yeah, Trump is a criminal. I don't know, folks. Come on. What's your opinion? Let me know in the comments below if you think Trump is a criminal or not. I am available to hear I am willing to hear all your opinions. Let me know in the comments below if you think that if Trump is a criminal or not. But yeah, in my opinion, I think Trump is a criminal. All those things that I just listed. Any suspicion of it should be counted as a fact that he should not be in office. I really think, people, that we should be thinking with our heads and that we should be considering Trump is a danger to this nation. And I believe that as a nation, we should come to the conclusion that Trump is not the best leader that we need at this point. So yeah, that's my opinion. Yes, Trump is a criminal. So what's your opinion, folks? What's your opinion on what you think Trump is? Do you think he's a criminal? Do you think he's innocent? Do you think this should be discussed in later times? Whether after the war with Iran or something? Just let me know in the comments below, okay? Because ultimately, the voice of the people is what matters.
Hot Topics.
Okay, folks, so the next segment of this video is Hot Topics. And let's see. Well, today's Hot Topics is about Millie Alcock as Supergirl. And folks, I'm going to point it out quickly, as quick as I can. Millie Alcock, a lot of people are criticizing her because she plays a different version of Supergirl that they're not aware of. I feel like the whole community of the DC universe, a vast majority of the DC universe, I'm a fan club, is not um aware that Supergirl in the comics, and many of the comics, is actually a teenage girl, and Millie Alcock is portraying this character as the rebellious punk teenage girl, Supergirl, Kara Danvers, and a lot of people are not aware of that. So first off, a lot of people are criticizing Millie Alcock because of this, because they're unaware of this, and they're saying that she is not the attractive form of Supergirl. So I'm like, well, she's a teenager. She's supposed to be a teenager in the comics. Well, she is a teenager in the comics. She's supposed to be a teenager in this movie that's coming up. And I've known we got a lot of other different Supergirls who are practically women at the stage that they become Supergirl. And folks, for those of you who are not aware of this, that is not the true version of Supergirl. The true version of Supergirl is actually a teenager. So Melissa Benoist yes, I love Melissa Benoist as Supergirl. I think she's an amazing Supergirl, but she is not the true form of Supergirl, who was the teenager. Sasha Calle from The Flash. She's an amazing Supergirl too, but she is not the true form of Supergirl in both appearance and also, well, I'm not even gonna go into the Flash movie because the Flash movie, personally, I didn't like it. I'll go over that other time. That's another story. But folks, Millie Alcock is Supergirl because she's that rebellious teenage vibe. And we saw it in the cameo scene in the Superman movie. And to be honest, it was good. Her portrayal was good. I'm not going to say that she will be ultimately good in the movie. I'm still waiting for the movie to come out. I'm asking you guys, maybe you should wait for the movie to come out to criticize Millie Alcock or the movie itself to understand, so that you can get a better look of what the movie is. We're only getting trailers now. We're only getting previews. And we're always getting clips now. But honestly, wait until the movie comes out. Also, folks, I just think we should wait. Honestly, this is my opinion. Honestly, because we all remember when the Snow White movie came out. People were already saying it was terrible. People were said it was not going to be as good as the remake as the old movie. And I admit Disney does not make the best remakes or live actions, but honestly, it might have been a less disappointing if you guys hadn't criticized it and waited for it to come out. But again, I haven't seen it myself because I cared not to, because a lot of people were saying so many bad things about it, and personally because I haven't gotten around to seeing it. I'm not a big fan of all Disney remakes. I think the only remake that I'm really into is The Little Mermaid, Pinocchio, and probably Aladdin. But yeah, uh, ultimately, let's wait until Supergirl comes out when it comes out on its designated date and see what happens. Because honestly, we don't know what's going to happen. We don't know what it's going to be like once it comes out until it comes out. So yeah, let's just wait, people. Let's quit the criticism on Millie Alcock. Let's quit the criticism until the movie comes out. So yeah. So yeah, be sure to see Supergirl when it comes out, folks, because literally, I think it could be good. I think it really could be. Skipping on down to the entertainment lane, folks, we are going to be talking about the new Mortal Kombat 2 movie that came out recently. So it came out on May 15th, and well, it was either May 3rd, it was May 15th, I think it was, yeah. But it came out at sometime this May. Actually, no, it came out on May 8th. There we go. Mortal Kombat 2 came out on May 8th, and a lot of people were hyped when they saw it. A lot of people were hyped to see it. I myself wanted to see it, but I was not. I was unfortunately able not to be able to find a theater near me, closest to me. So I did not see it. So I'm gonna wait on till streaming comes out with it. But I heard it was good. I saw some clips in it that were really good and were kind of heartbreaking too. But I looked up some research. I'm not gonna spoil it for you guys for those of you not seen it. Normally, I probably would if I had seen it, but I am not going to spoil it. So it's okay. No spoilers. But I gotta admit, folks, Mortal Kombat is always a franchise that would literally live on in our memories and our hearts and our souls. From the iconic "get over here" signature move to the immense brutal combat, we have loved Mortal Kombat ever since it came out. I heard a lot of people say, a lot of memes and posts say that Mortal Kombat 2 itself is way better than Mortal Kombat Annihilation. And to be honest, folks, I saw Mortal Kombat Annihilation a while ago, and I have to admit, I hated it. It was completely, completely upsetting. But the fact that Mortal Kombat 2 is said to be way better than Mortal Kombat Annihilation, just perfect. And they're already filming for Mortal Kombat 3. So you know it was good, folks. You know it was already good. So yeah, I'm really hyped to see it when it comes out on streaming. Maybe when I get a chance, I can see it in theater sometime, a couple months coming up. But hey, literally, folks, Mortal Kombat 2. Don't be afraid to see it, folks. Because if you see it, don't be afraid to spoil it for me either. Because to be honest, I'm the kind of guy who likes spoilers. Because the tense emotion, anxiety kind of builds up and then makes me not want to watch it. But when I do, it's always there. Yeah, but still. Yeah, folks. Literally. Heard it was good. Saw clips that were good, and I really suggest you guys see it. If it's way better than Annihilation, then you know you gotta see it. New champions, new fighters, Sonya Blade, Johnny Cage, Liu Kang, Katana, Jade, Sindel, Shao Kahn, Baraka, Kano, new Cybot people, Scorpion, Raiden, all your beloved characters in one movie. Yeah, folks, you know you gotta see it. We've come a long way with Mortal Kombat, from the arcades to the video games to the movies to the little mini series. Yeah, we literally need more Mortal Kombat. If Mortal Kombat 2 was good and they're already producing and filming for Mortal Kombat 3, you know it, folks. You know it's gonna be awesome. So be sure to see Mortal Kombat in theaters. Mortal Kombat 2, folks. Wish they were sponsoring me, but I don't have the money for sponsors yet. So, I'm not popular enough for sponsors, but literally, Mortal Kombat 2, folks. See it in theaters. Love it. Check it.
All-Star Moment.
All right, folks. Now it's time for our All-Star Moment. And today's All-Star Moment shout out goes to Capcom and their new games, Resident Evil 9 and Pragmata. So, folks, I usually watch gamers play these games before I play them myself, because sometimes I don't have the luxury of playing these games. I don't have a PlayStation or an Xbox or a Wii or any of that. But I watch the gamers play both Resident Evil 9 and Pragmata. And folks, I can't stress enough. These games tugged on my heartstrings. Resident Evil 9 has such a compelling story of how trauma can basically make you into a solid foundation, where you started out as some nobody with trauma or weakness or some sort of tragic backstory, and how you survived and pushed through and then came out on top into a legend and a solid, firm warrior soldier of your time. And Pragmata, it literally taught me the value of friendship, family, um, of the having the mindset of joy and hope in life, and how seeing things differently, especially through the views and eyes of a child, can bring such wonder and such gladness to you. Literally, both games tugged at my heartstrings and made me cry. Well, Pragmata made me cry. I literally cried at the end of the game. It takes a lot to make me cry at a cinema at the end of movies and and games. Pragmata made me cry, and it had been a long time since I cried in a game or show or movie of some sort. And Pragmata did that. I am giving this all-star moment to both those shows, both those games, because it literally, both games literally tugged at my heartstrings and pulled me into a very inspirational mode. So yeah, shout out goes to Capcom and Pragmata and Resident Evil 9. The Insomniac game for Wolverine is supposed to come out next year, I believe. There's a Tomb Raider game coming out, a new Tomb Raider game for Search for Atlantis, and there's also a rumor that Resident Evil will be remaking some of its games, such as Resident Evil Zero. So yeah, folks, be sure to stay in touch with these news updates. Also, play Pragmata and Resident Evil 9. I tell you, they will blow you away.
Cringe bait.
Let's take a trip down memory lane for cringe bait, people. So, couple weeks ago, I was talking to my church deacon, and he told me a very funny story that I asked if I could put in this video, and he said yes. So, he and my pastor were in at Piedmont Park one day, and they were actually there for a veteran event. And turns out that veteran event was not airing that day, so they had to go back. But as they were in Piedmont Park, a guy comes up to my deacon and has a flag on his back. And they start talking, and they start talking about stuff, a bunch of stuff. And then the deacon says, "Oh, I see that flag. Is that the flag of Mexico?" Turns out it wasn't the flag of Mexico. Turns out it was the flag of Iran, and the guy was Iranian. I found that so hilarious. I was like, "Oh my gosh, you did not just say that." And yes, the flags do look kind of similar, but I'm like, you did not just say that Iran was Mexico. And he told me he was very embarrassed about it, and he was kind of like apologizing for his life, saying, "You better have," because that guy would have literally. I'm like, "Oh my gosh, you did not just say the flag of Iran was the flag of Mexico." So yeah, cringe. It was cringe. It was a very cringy moment for him. Well, folks, to wrap up this video, we're gonna have a question of the day. So this was gonna be a one-parter, but it's a two-parter today because of the lateness of this video. So the question of the day is: what do you get your parents for Mother's Day or Father's Day? That is our two-part question. Well, folks, I have to admit, my parents aren't really big on getting gifts from the kids for holidays unless we can actually really afford it because we're big on saving money, and some of us in the family don't have like a lot of spending money because we're unemployed or we're on welfare. So yeah, my parents aren't really big on pick on presents. So what we do usually do is we give them homemade gifts. We usually make cards, we write letters, we write poems. If we can afford a present, we usually know what to get them. We get them something small. Like for my mom, she usually likes these scented candles and she likes tea. For my dad, he'll be fine with just a pack of M&Ms or an Oreo or a pack of Oreos. Literally, no cap. He literally loves Oreos or M&Ms for holidays. So when you think about your parent, what is your thing? What for Mother's Day or Father's Day? What is your thing? What do you guys do? Do you do usually a big breakfast? Do you give them presents? Do you go crazy on them? Let me know in the comments below if you want. And literally, let's not forget that our parents are always there for us. Majority of parents in America are always there for their families, and let's be remember to honor them and to appreciate them because you only get one parent, you only get one mom, and you only get one dad. I'm not going to get into the whole controversy thing of the LGBTQ. I know what you guys are doing. It's not going to happen, but you only get one mom and one dad, and whether or not you like them or not, just remember they're the only ones you got. All right, folks, that's the end of the video today. Hope you enjoyed episode 3 of JDS.com. If you want to have something talked about in the next episode, let me know in the comments below. Note, these episodes do take a while to make and to actually organize. This episode is being uploaded on YouTube the day of filming and editing. So, yeah, it takes me a minute to do it. So, yeah, let me know your suggestions in the comments below. I'll consider it. Also, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, ring the bell for notifications, and share with those you want to share with. And remember, be kind, be safe, be swell. Peace.